All right, let's dive into a tool that can honestly fundamentally change how you and your partner communicate, especially when you feel like you're completely, totally stuck.
Ugh, you know the one, right? It's that argument that feels like you're on a hamster wheel. It doesn't matter how it starts, it always ends in that same frustrating place, with both of you just feeling completely invisible to each other.
And it's so painful, isn't it? Because you're not actually trying to start a war. You're reaching out. You're trying to get them to just see what you're seeing. But it's like there's this invisible force field between you. You're both talking, but you're not connecting at all.
Okay, so this is where we just flip the whole script. What if we stop looking at this conflict as a battle that one person has to win? What if, instead, we see it as a gap between two people, a gap that we can actually choose to build a bridge across?
Now, this isn't just some vague, feel-good idea. We're talking about a real, concrete tool. It's called the empathy bridge. And what's so fascinating to me is where it comes from. It's actually built on the principles of critical thinking, which is all about bringing logic and reason into a super emotional situation.
So while critical thinking has a whole bunch of steps, the source material for this explainer tells us to laser focus on just one. This one, right here. Step 5. It's the absolute linchpin. It's the key to the whole thing. That's it. 3 little words. But don't let this simplicity fool you. This single action, this commitment to genuinely, truly explore what your partner is thinking and feeling, well, it's the most powerful move you can possibly make when things start to fall apart. Okay, sure. It's easy to talk about exploring other viewpoints when everyone's calm, right? But what about when you're actually in it? You know, when the emotions are running high and you feel attacked or ignored? How in the world are you supposed to just flip a switch from defense mode into exploration mode? Well, it all starts by understanding one single profound truth about the person you're with. A truth that, once you really truly get it, can diffuse the whole situation. Just think about this for a second. Your entire inner world, everything you believe and feel, is built from a completely unique set of materials. It's your memories, your experiences, filtered through your feelings. And your partner? Well, their world is built from a completely different blueprint, using their own set of materials. And this is the core idea. Their reality isn't just a slightly different version of your reality, it is fundamentally structurally different. You're not even watching the same movie. You're watching 2 totally different films. And here's the key that unlocks everything. This difference, it isn't a threat. It's not a challenge to your reality. Their version of what happened or what they're afraid will happen isn't wrong, just because it's not the same as yours. It just is. The second you accept this, you remove that burning need to prove that your world is the right one. The moment you truly accept that, really internalize it, the entire dynamic just shifts. You're not defending your reality anymore, and that frees you up to become a curious explorer of theirs, which, believe it or not, puts all the power right back in your hands. So by becoming an explorer of their world, you create safety. And in that safe space, sure, they get the freedom to evaluate their own choices, but more importantly, it gives you the power to pause, take a breath, and consciously evaluate your choices and how you're about to respond. So you're at a crossroads. And you can actually ask yourself these questions right in the moment. Wait, what's my goal here? Am I just trying to win, or am I trying to understand this person I love? How can I ask a question about their world instead of just defending mine? Can I choose to be curious right now instead of critical? And the most important one, what's one choice I can make right now to start building that bridge? And that really is the whole transformation. When you let go of the need to be right, you open up the space for something so much better, so much more valuable. Connection. You stop fighting over whose map of the world is correct, and you start drawing a new one, together. So I'll just leave you with that question to think about. In your relationship, in your life, what amazing things could you build? What bridges could you cross if you just let go of the need to win? Thanks for joining me.